Let's start the video with some hydration. A classic conundrum. Glass half full, glass half empty. Well, hydration is important. This reminds me of something. Hello, I am Anurag Gaikwad, a student of MSc Psychology, first year, and I am an at least there is a glass kind of guy. And that small shift in perspective is what we call gratitude. It's not just a nice feeling, but also a powerful effective cognitive state and a powerful dispositional trait within positive psychology. At its core, gratitude is about consciously attending to and affirming the goodness in life and recognize that the goodness in your life might sometimes lie outside yourself. It's a mechanism for shifting your attentional focus from deficit to abundance. This practice has profound neuropsychological effects. Gratitude acts as a powerful counterbalance between negativity bias and rumination. It helps us build psychological capital, enhancing resilience and reducing depressive and anxious cycles. It activates the reward circuitry in the brain, such as the ventral striatum and the medial prefrontal cortex. What happens to me often? I'm really into a poem. I lose a piece of paper I'm writing it on. So my first instinct is that all the creative momentum crashes. And in a silly, ridiculous movement, a thought flashes. What if I just crumple every piece of paper on this desk?
No.
But of course I'll not do that. It's just a silly, over-the-top impulse. In this instance, I consciously apply the mental subtraction technique. My thought transforms into, at least I still have the core idea of the poem. Maybe this time I can rewrite it better. At least I have the ability to write this poem. I acknowledge that silly impulse and chose a better path. Let's try something together. This is an exercise that I call freeze free. We all have random, weird, silly thoughts sometimes. In psychology, we call them intrusive thoughts. Sometimes maybe you had a thought of just tipping this glass over, saying something totally inappropriate in a quiet room, or even giggling at a funeral. For the next 10 seconds, let's freeze frame, pause, and acknowledge all the silly little impulses that we've had recently, the kind that we'd never actually act on. Welcome back. Here's the powerful part. We noticed the thought but chose not to act on it. This difference between the thought and the reaction is what we call cognitive diffusion. Separating ourselves from this thought and thus being grateful for this metacognitive ability. To pause, to reflect and choose is an incredible form of gratitude. That brief pause was a microcosm of gratitude. It is about noticing our impulse, choosing our response, acknowledging what is already present. Gratitude, according to Robert Emmons' framework, is shifting our focus from what's missing to what's already in and around us. So back to our glass. Half full, half empty. We finally have the best answer. It's refillable. The power isn't in the state of the glass. It's in our self-efficacy. It is in the recognition that we are the ones who can choose to see its true potential. As a positive intervention, Melody BT reminds us that gratitude helps us unlock the fullness in life. It turns what we have into enough and more. It turns chaos into order, confusion into clarity, and lack into abundance. It turns our empty glass into a world full of possibilities. If this perspective shift was valuable for you, hit the like button, share, and subscribe. Thank you for watching and practicing this with me. Since we're talking about gratitude, thank you, Miss Meghna.